everybody, here we're back with Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, this time game 6. I've already prepared everything that we need for the game. With game 6, as with all other games, well, most of the other previous games, we have received additional things. We've received more dark arts cards. We've got more villains, one of whom has actually made an appearance already, Bellatrix Lestrange. And we've also got a proficiency card. So we've passed our owls, so now we've got proficiency cards, and I don't know how many there are. There might be about 9 or so, and you get to choose. I've played this game a couple of times now. I've won and I've lost, and I found one card to be extremely beneficial, and that is flying lessons. This ability allows you to spend 5 influence, or 5 wingnuts as I'd like to call them, 5 money that is, once on your turn, and you can remove one dark influence from the location, which is really important. So this one I gave to Neville, and Hermione Granger got defense against the dark arts as her proficiency, and each time a dark arts event or a villain causes you to discard a card, gain 1 attack and 1 life point. So we'll see how this one works for her. I've not used this one before. We've got Lucius Malfoy, who will remove hits from villains if you add 1 of the locations. 1 influence to the locations, and his son is also there, Draco, who will make the active hero lose 2 hearts if a dark influence is added to the current location. And Bellatrix Lestrange reveals an additional dark arts card on every turn, which is not so bad in the first instance, because at the beginning of the game, our first location, Nocturne Alley, only requires us to turn over 1 card, but on consecutive locations you end up turning over many more, and that would be quite terrible to have her there. So Hermione goes first. We've got the starting cards there ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or is it 5? Now I need to check, because I've been playing I think it's 5, isn't it? Yeah, it's 5, sorry. I've been playing X-Files, and there of course you draw 6 cards. So everybody draws 5 cards, and we will see what we shall see. First of all, we turn over a dark arts card. All heroes choose 1, discard an ally, or lose 2 hearts. We can't lose, we can only, so she can only lose hearts. He could in theory discard Trevor, but he won't. So let's get this going. She gains 1 influence, or 1 coin, and she gets, and if she acquires a spell she can put it on top. 2, 3, 4 and 5, so she's got 5 things to go shopping with, and since she played 4 or more spells, he gains 1 as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy a card, and it's very simple. She's going to buy Incendio, which allows her to draw an additional card and to gain 1 attack. We discard the card. She draws up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She was able to put Incendio on top of her draw deck because of the special ability that the Time Turner gives her. We replenish. Oh, I haven't seen her in a while, and I've never seen the advanced potion making one. Okay, so it's now our friend Neville. He draws 1 card. All heroes choose, discard a spell, or lose 2 hearts. Is he going to do any shopping? Yeah, he is, but he doesn't really need a spell for this, so he's going to discard a spell. And our friend Hermione is also going to discard a spell. She also spent her money. And going forward, I won't be putting down money for spells that I'm playing on my own turn, but only if I give money to somebody else off turn, as it were. So we have Trevor, we gain 1 attack, and we have 3, and we're going to buy butterbeer. And we're going to put this one away, and we're going to assign this one. Oh, sorry, we should have drawn 2 cards. Okay, we'll have to start over. It's, yeah. And there I was going on about, you know, how Beatrix does all of these things to you, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to reverse everyone's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she had this, she had this. This one she bought. She goes back in the draw deck. Let's pretend none of this happened. So we're going to draw the first card. She loses 2 hearts, so does he. We draw the second card, and this one means we have to either discard a spell, which we're going to do for her, and he's also going to discard a spell because, you know, he doesn't really need it. Then she starts her shopping spree. She gets 4 money, and she's going to take Incendio, going to put it on the top of her draw deck. Next up now, it's him. Neville draws Filipendo. Active hero loses 1 heart and discards a card. And second one is active hero loses 1 heart and add 1 to the location. So he also then loses 2 more hearts because of Draco's ability. So now he has Trevor, and he's going to use Trevor to put 1 hurt on Miss Lestrange, and he can't do anything for his 2 euros. So 5 cards. Next up is Miss Granger. She draws 1 card first. All heroes lose 1 heart. And then she's going to add 1 to the location. And now, unfortunately, Lucius Malfoy's ability kicks in, as well as Draco's. So she loses 2 more. Let's see what happens over here. Active hero loses 2 hearts. Every other hero loses 1 heart. Not good. Let's see what we've got. We've got 2, which we're going to add to Miss Lestrange straight away. And we have 1, 2, 3. First of all, that's 4 spells, so he gains some money. 1, 2, 3, 4. She could get 5 in total, which doesn't really help her because she only really needs the Reparo spell. Yeah, she's going to give him 1 more, and she's going to get Reparo. And that's the cleanup for her. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Confundus. First card. Active hero loses 2, so he's stunned now. So we add 1. Remove 1. He can't take any more pain now, so he loses 2 cards. He's going to discard the Remembrall, because if he discards this, he gains 2 Wingnuts. And he also discards this one, and then we draw the second card. Remove 2 from... that wasn't good. Okay, so we have 4 in total, which we're going to spend on Butterbeer. And then we're going to use the Mandrake and put 1 hurt on her. And now he finishes his turn. This was something that I did wrong. Basically, once you're stunned, you don't go back to 10 immediately and then take more pain. You don't. You actually don't do anything. You don't add any more life-changing injuries to the person while they're at it. Okay, that's not good, because she now loses this one again. And so she loses 4 and she's stunned, so she loses 2 cards. So we're gonna put this aside. Oh, each time a dark arts event or villain causes you to discard a card, gain. Yeah. Well, he caused her to lose. No, he didn't cause her to lose cards. No, that's not the case. So first of all, she gains 1 and she draws a card. 1. 1. 2, and she has 2, which you could in theory spend, but there is nothing to buy for 2, so this one goes away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Next up is Neville. Oh god, active hero loses 1. Plus add 1 to the location. This isn't going well, people. Active hero chooses another hero. Active hero loses 1 and an additional dark arts revenge. Oh god. And another 1. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Yes. What we're going to do is 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can stop playing. This is not going to work out. We've lost the game. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the game because there's no way we can win now. Because we have lost this location, so on the next turn we will start doing 3 cards in one go. And as you saw, even just now we got 3 cards, plus then some that tell you to draw even more cards. And as you can see, that is really, really deadly. So we're not going to continue with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. These go in here. These go back together. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. As you can see, the setup is actually not so difficult. These go away. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle Hermione's deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She gets 5 Olohomoras. Here is Neville. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can actually tell by the way the villains come out if it makes sense to play. Yeah, Peter Pettigrew, Death Eater, and Tom Riddle. Okay, let's get going. We draw 1 card. Dark Arts. Active hero loses 1 heart. Reveal an additional card. All heroes lose 2 and cannot gain hearts this turn. Okay, so we've got 5 things to buy. And we're going to buy Incendio. And he gains a card because, a wingnut, because she played 4 spells in one go. Next up is Neville. He draws a card. All heroes choose 1, discard an ally, or lose 2 hearts. He doesn't have any, so he has to lose 2 hearts. We didn't do this because we knew it wasn't going to happen. And she does have an ally, and she is not going to do it. He reveals his top card, which wouldn't do anything because obviously it's not worth anything because we're too early in the game. Four. And for 4 he's going to get Lumos. No, he's going to get the owls. And he's going to assign 1 to Peter Pettigrew. Oh, heroes lose 1 heart and cannot draw extra cards this turn. Now, for each ally in hand, active hero chooses 1. Lose 2 hearts. So first of all, she's going to reveal the top card of her deck, which costs nothing, so nothing happens. So for each time you have an ally in your hand, you have to discard a card or lose 2 hearts. She's going to discard this card, which allows her to gain 1 heart and 1 attack because of her special defense against the dark arts. So she's going to play her Cruikshank's ally, and she's got 2, 3, 4, and she's going to use these. No, she's actually going to use this ability, so she's got 3 and she's going to draw Finite, and she will put this on top of her deck because of her time turner, and that's the end of her turn, and she's going to assign 2 to Mr. Pettigrew. Next up is Neville Longbottom. He's going to draw 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He also needs to shuffle his draw deck, or his discard pile I should say, because of Mr. Pettigrew's ability. So let's draw 1 card. All heroes lose 1 heart because we've got because we've got the Death Eater. It's actually 2 hearts, and we add 1 to the location. Then we reveal the top card. It is Alohomora, so nothing happens. Let's see. We've got Trevor, and we've got 5 in total money. We're going to buy the Nimbus 2000. And we're going to assign 1 to Mr. Pettigrew. He draws 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he should have actually discarded 1 card, shouldn't he? Because of the ally in his hand. 2, 3, 4. So he couldn't have bought these. So he's just going to take 2. So it's now Miss Granger. 2, 3, 4, 5. She draws a card. All heroes choose 1. Discard a spell or lose 2 hearts. She's going to discard a spell to gain 1 heart back and 1 of these. She has no allies. She reveals the top card. Nothing happens. He is going to... do you know what? He's just going to lose 2 hearts. We add this. He discards 2 cards. He's going to discard his Remember All, which gives him 2. And he's going to discard this card. So that's him done. And he won't do anything until the end of his turn, so he's going to be fine. She doesn't have any... that's fine then. She's going to do 1, 2, 3 in money. And then she's going to play this card to remove 1 from the location. She played 4 spells, so he gets 1 money, and she has 3. And for 3, she will buy the chocolate frog. And she revealed the top card, so that was nothing. And this is assigned to him. These go away. Draw 1 more card. She's got 2 cards. And his doesn't come back until the end of his turn once he has been stunned, so nothing is going to happen now. If he has to take any damage, he won't be taking any damage. 3, 4, 5. So. Active hero loses 1 heart and discards a card. He will have to discard a card, so he's going to discard this. That's all. He doesn't have an ally, and even if he did, nothing would happen because he can't lose anymore. Active hero reveals the top card of his deck, which is an Alohomora, so nobody really cares about this one. So what he's now going to do is he's going to gain 2. And he's going to gain 1. Or he could actually prop up her health. And I think he will. And he's going to give her 2 health. And his special ability means she gains +1. So she gains 3. And he's going to buy a pensive for 5. He could also have discarded the 5 and removed this one on the... influence on the location, but that wasn't really worth it at this moment in time. So now he resets to 10. Active hero loses 1 and adds 1 to the location. She reveals the top card of her deck. It's Alohomora, nothing happens. Let's see if she's got an ally. She does not. Gain 1, draw a card. And Alohomora, we knew this already. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she also gives 1 to him because she played 4 or more spells. And for 5, she is going to buy Lumos. All heroes draw a card. And she's going to assign this to him. Luna Lovegood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Avada Kedavra. Active hero loses 3. 1, 2, 3. If this stuns the hero, no it doesn't. Add 1 additional location control card. Remove 2 from all allies. That's not what we wanted, but hey. Let's reveal the top card of his deck. It's nothing. Let's see, does he have an ally? He does not. So this one doesn't kick in. 1, 2, 3. Any 2 heroes each gain 1 and draw a card. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For 6 he's going to take Expelliarmus. Yeah. And he's going to assign 1 damage to Pettigrew. He draws back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hermione Granger now has 6 cards in her hand because she just got to draw 1. And then she draws the top card. He who must not be named will add 1 to the location. She reveals the top card. Discard it and add 1 to the location. She discards it and adds 1 to the location. Does she have an ally? She does. So she is now going to discard a card, which means she gains 1 heart and 1 attack because of her special ability. She gains 1. She gains 1. She removes 1 from the location. She could either gain 2 more, but that doesn't really help her. So she's going to just take the 1 and give 1 to him. She's going to gain 1 more attack, and she's going to spend 3 on the Quidditch gear. So he's got 5. We're going to add 2 more, so he's got now 7, so he's dead. Going to draw 1 card back. So now he is finished. He goes away. And it says that all heroes, as a reward, may search their discard pile for a spell and put it in their hand. So that's his discard pile. Let's see. He's going to take Expelliarmus. And we're going to remove one from the location. She has only got a discard pile, so we have now everything that we would like. And we're going to take Finite. And then we're going to reshuffle her complete discard pile. And she's going to draw 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's now got 6 cards, but this is how I play it because everybody else also got an additional card, so she should be getting 1 too. So we draw the next villain, and it is Dolores Umbridge. Each time a hero acquires a card with a value of 4 or more money, that hero loses 1 heart. Each time a new villain is revealed, this is his ability, all heroes lose 1 heart. So we're going to do this now. Next up is our friend Neville, and Neville's going to draw a card, and it's Imperio. Active hero chooses another hero to lose 2 hearts and then reveal an additional card, and that is he who must not be named, so we add 1. Does he have a... yes, he does. He has an ally, so he's going to discard his Remember All, which means he gets 2 additional wingnuts. So he's now got 3 euros, which is a lot of money. So now he's going to play Trevor, and he's going to gain 1 attack. He's also going to play the Nimbus 2000, which gives him 2 attacks. And then he's going to play his Owls, which give him 2 wingnuts. Plus, if he played 2 or more spells, which he is going to, he's also going to gain 1 attack and 1 heart. But since he's got his special ability, he gains 2 hearts. So he goes back to 8. He's going to play Alohomora to gain 1 more money, and then he's going to play Expelliarmus, which gives him 2 attack, plus he draws an additional card, and that is another Alohomora, so he now gets 1 more. And then let's see what we're going to do, because he's got 6. He could, in theory, kill a hero, one of the villains. And if he does so, he gets 2 money afterwards. Now he's got 3, 5, 7. And he is going to do the following. He's going to get Hogwarts a History and Quidditch gear, which means he does lose 1 heart because of her ability, but he is going to get rid of Tom Riddle. All heroes choose 1, either gain 2 hearts or search their discard pile for an ally. Now, he could do that, but he's actually going to go for the hearts. 1, 2. Hermione's also going to go for the heart simply because she doesn't have a discard pile, and since this is Neville's turn, the first time each hero gains a heart on your turn, and this is the first time that she gains hers, because it's each hero, does it once on his turn, she gains 3. 1, 2, 3. So now this gets put away. We draw another card. This is the Basilisk. We need to get rid of him. And everyone loses 1 heart because of the Death Eater's ability. So now he needs to draw up to 5 cards. One, 2, 3, 4. She draws a card. All heroes lose 1 heart, Mors Mordre. We add 1, and because of the Death Eater, we lose 1 more each. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 Alohomoras, so she gains 3 euros. She gains 1 attack and 1 heart. She plays Finite, which means she removes 1 of those. She has played 4 spells, so he gets some money, and now she can either gain 2 or 1 each. And she's going to gain the 2 to buy the ally Fox the Phoenix. And she loses 1 heart for her efforts. And she's going to assign 1 to the Basilisk, because you cannot draw additional cards now, and we need to get rid of him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that is a terrible ability. So next up is Neville. We roll a green die, Heir of Slytherin. And we draw a card which, and what that does is all heroes discard a card. Yeah, she's gonna discard Lumos because she cannot really draw any additional cards, but it means she gets 1 heart back and 1 attack, and he's going to discard. Oh, he's going to discard an Alohomora. So now he's going to play 3 to get Reparo, and then he's going to do this, and he gains 1 heart, in his case 2, because he hasn't gained anything this time around. And then he's going to assign this to the Basilisk, and it goes away. Okay. And what did he buy? He bought Reparo, didn't he? So that means he doesn't have to lose any hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she draws a card. Active hero loses 2, and all others lose 1. She has 4 and 1 attack. And this is not going to do much for her. She's actually not going to do anything. She's just going to add the 1 she got from earlier, because she doesn't want to buy any of these and lose 1 heart over any of them. So you can choose not to do anything with your cards. I hardly ever do this, but there was nothing in there that was worth losing a heart. Okay, next up is Neville. Opugno. All heroes reveal the top card of their deck. It's not 1 or more, and in her case it's also not 1 or more, so nothing happens. Very good. 1, 2. He gains 2 attack, and he would normally draw a card, which he can't because of the Basilisk. He will get 1 more attack, and then he's going to roll the house die. And he's going to roll the Slytherin die, because that has the most attack sides. And he gets a heart, which is good, so he gains 2. He's got 2 euros for which he can't do anything, so he's just going to let this go to waste. That's all he can do, but he is going to assign 3 more to the Basilisk, which is good going. And the 2 euros go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draws 5 cards. Next up, Ms. Granger. She draws 1 card. Active hero loses 2. Oh god, she's not looking good. So any hero gains 1 wingnut and 1 heart. So she's going to use this on herself this time around. She's going to gain 1, but not draw a card. She's going to gain another 1, because we really need to get rid of the Basilisk. And then she's going to gain 2 more. So she's got 3, which she can't do anything for. Let's see, how many? No, she didn't play enough. Okay, so she can't really do anything with the money she's got. So she's just going to assign 4, 3, 6, 8. She's going to assign this to him. She's going to discard all the money. So what happens next is she discards her cards, draws up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Basilisk goes away. All heroes draw a card. We remove one from the location. We draw one more villain. And now she loses one heart, as does he, because of the ability of the Death Eater. Next, we need to kill her. He's got 6 cards now, as he should. We draw one. Okay. Now, Mr. Malfoy's ability is that each time location influence is added, remove one attack from the villains. 1. Any 2 heroes each gain 1 and draw a card. Gain 2, and if you played 2 or more spells, also gain 1 heart, so he gains 2 because it's the first time on this round, and 1 attack. So now he's going to first of all assign all these to Lucius Malfoy. Make no mistake, he needs to go. Then we're going to see what we're going to do with the money that we've got. 2, 4, 5. To use this to remove 1 from the location. Because, you know, the interesting stuff is more expensive and we don't necessarily want to lose more hearts. So now it's Ms. Granger. She draws 1 card. All heroes reveal the top card of their deck. If it is a spell, discard it and lose 2 hearts. It is a spell. She does lose it. She loses this. And she now gains 1 attack. We add 1 because she's stunned and she has to lose half her cards. And she's going to discard the 3 Alohomoras she has in her hand, because they won't be doing anything for her now, because she simply doesn't have anything that's worth buying. And he revealed Hogwarts: A History. Okay, so let's get this going. She gains 1. That's not going to do much. All heroes draw a card. That does a lot more for her and everyone else. She gains 1. She doesn't gain the heart because she's stunned, so she can't get this back. She's going to get 2, and all heroes gain 2 hearts. It's not going to do anything. So she just does this one, and she could get 2, or everyone gets 1. So she's going to do the everyone gets 1. And she's going to assign 3 to Lucius Malfoy and 1 to our dear friend Dolores Umbridge. And now she draws up to 5 cards and resets to 10. So he goes away. We draw another card, another villain card, and it is, Fenrir Greyback. He needs to go. Before we even kill Miss Umbridge. He needs to go. Because it means people can't heal. So she's back up to 10. Not at all. They can't heal at all. So now we have Neville Longbottom drawing a card. Heir of Slytherin, he rolls the die. He rolls this, so it means everybody discards a card. He's going to discard an Alohomora. Or is he? No, he's going to discard the item, the Hogwarts History. And Hermione Granger is going to discard an Alohomora and gain an attack in the process. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And gain 2 and draw a card. Gain 1. He is not going to buy anything. Oh, he's got 5. He's actually going to use these 5 to remove 1 from the location, because like she's still there, and if we lose hearts for no reason whatsoever other than buying cards, with Fenrir in play, this is actually very dangerous. So we're going to assign his 3 attack to Fenrir Greyback, and we're going to draw back up to 3, and 2 more, 4, 5. And Hermione Granger now. She draws 1 card. Avada Kedavra. Active hero loses 3. If this stuns him, it doesn't. But she needs to. Active hero loses 1 heart and discards a card. She's going to discard Analogomora, and she gains 1 in the process. She would also normally gain a heart, but she can't because of Fenrir. She's going to play him 3. And she has 2 Alomohoras that she can't do anything with, so she's going to discard them, and she puts 3 on him and draws back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neville draws a card. Petrification. All heroes lose 1 heart and cannot draw extra cards this turn. 1, 1. He can choose 1, gain 2 wingnuts, or draw a card, so he's going to buy money. 1 more, and 1 more, and 1 more, but this goes for everyone. He can't draw a card, but he gains 1 attack, so he's gonna assign this 1 attack to Fenrir, and he's gonna spend 5 wing nuts to remove 1 influence from the Nocturne Alley, and that, as you can see, is a very powerful ability. Okay, next up is Miss Granger. Relatio. All heroes choose 1. Discard an item or lose 2 hearts. She's going to discard an item. And let's see what he can do. He doesn't have an item. He does. Does he want to? Well, no, he won't. He will lose 2 hearts. So, she's going to, she's discarded an item, which means she gains 1 attack. And she plays Incendio, she gains 1 attack. She draws a card, she gains 1 more. She can't make use of the hearts that she's gaining, but hey, she gets Finiti, which means she removes 1 from the location. She has 2 Alohomoras, which means she has 3 in total, which she can't use for anything because there's nothing there for 3 euros. But she has 3 attack to play with, so she's going to first 3, 6, 7, 8 kill Fenrir, and she's going to assign 2 more to Dolores Umbridge. So now this goes away. This goes away. All heroes gain 3 hearts. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Remove 2 from the location, there isn't anything there. He goes away. We draw an additional villain. Oh, now it's Bellatrix Lestrange. She needs to go. We draw 5 cards for Hermione Granger. Now it's Neville Longbottom. He draws a card. Sectum Sempra. All heroes lose 2 and cannot gain hearts this turn. He's going to play these 2 and assign this to her. He has 3 which he can't use for anything. So that's all there is to it. This goes away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's now Miss Granger again. Active hero loses 1 heart, add 1 to the location. Oh, sorry, he should have also done this. So now it's hers. All heroes lose 1 heart and add 1 plus 1 heart for this guy. And then we draw the second one. For each card with a value of 4 or more in hand, the active hero loses 1 heart. That's 2. So she's at 1. Okay, so any one hero gains 1 and 1, so she's going to give this to herself. All heroes draw a card. Lumos. To attack. Gain 1. Gain 1. All heroes gain 1. How many spells did she play? Not 4. That's too bad. Okay, so she's not going to do anything with the money. She's just going to put pain onto Miss Lestrange, because she can't afford to lose any more health. So now it's Neville. Draws 1 card. Educational decree number 98. For anything that's 4 or more. 1, 2, 3, 4. He loses 4 hearts. So he's down to 1. And the second one, active hero loses 2 and all others lose 1. So he's stunned. He loses his money and he loses half his cards. So first of all, we're going to get rid of the Remembrall, because when you discard this, you gain 2 wingnuts. Then he's going to discard this. And he's going to discard this. And then we're going to play the game. Gain 2 and draw a card. Gain 1. Nimbus 2000, gain 2. Owls, gain 2, plus if you happen to play 2 or more spells, which he did, also gain 1 heart, which he can't because he's stunned, but get 1 attack. He's going to spend his wingnuts to remove 1 from the location. He's going to add, she's got 4 already, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He killed Bellatrix Lestrange. So now we remove her. All heroes may search their discard pile for an item and put it in their hands. He's going to take the Nimbus 2000. He's going to draw he's going to draw his 5 cards. And then we're going to remove the 2. Hermione is also going to get an item. And she's going to take the chocolate frogs. And then we're going to draw this, and Hermione will now be stunned. So she loses half her cards. And she is going to lose the chocolate frog that she just gained. So that's now the end of Neville's turn. He goes back to 10. And Hermione draws a card. She can't take any hurt because she's stunned. That doesn't end until the end of her turn. Active hero loses 1. No, it's not going to happen. And cannot assign more than 1 pain to each hero. Okay, so she has 1, 2, 3, and she gets to draw a card. So she has 3, and she's going to spread them out evenly. All goes away. Back up to 10. She draws 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now, and we reveal another one. Use 2. So, we get 2 attack, 1 attack and 1 heart, which in our case means we get 2 hearts, because this is the first time we're gaining something. We gain 1 and 1 for the remember all, and then we're going to roll the dice, and we're going to roll the green die, and we get an attack. Very good. So now we've got 3. We can't buy anything for 3, so this goes away. So we're just going to now finish her off. 4, 5, 6, 7. And what it says here is, if you defeat a villain, also gain 2. And we're going to put this one on him, so he gains 2. And this one goes away. She goes away. All heroes gain 1 money and 2 hearts. So in her case, she goes back to full health. She would have gained 3 hearts because it was on Neville's turn. So now we get Crabbe and Goyle, and everybody loses a heart because of the ability of our friend, the Death Eater. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, Miss Granger. Draws a card. Active hero loses 1, reveal an additional Dark Arts card. Active hero loses 2. Not nice, but also not terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So first of all, he gains 1 because she played so many spells. She's got 5, 1 already 6, so she's going to get Petrificus Totalis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now it's our friend. He has 4 already. All heroes lose 1 heart. Add 1 to the location and then lose 1 more heart because of the Death Eater. So he's going to gain 1. He's going to gain 1 more and give 1 additional 1 to Hermione, and all of them, or both of them I should say, draw a card. He gains 1. He's going to go on a shopping spree, I can tell you. He's going to add 2. Attack plus draw 1 card. Gain 2. If you got more than 2 spells, or 2 or more spells, gain also 1 and 1. 1, 2, 3. Gain 1. He's got so much money now. And he can either draw a card or gain 2 more. So if he gained 2, it would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. He's going to do that, I think. So he's going to go Descendo for 5 and Luna Lovegood for 5. That's 10. And then that's it. They go here. And he's going to assign 5 in total now to Barty Crouch Jr. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. These need to be completely shuffled. Hermione draws 1 card. Active hero chooses another hero to lose 2 hearts. Reveal an additional Dark Arts card. Active hero loses 2, plus all other heroes lose 1. So, let's see what we've got. Gain 1 and draw a card. Gain 2. Gain 1. Chocolate Frog. Any one hero gains 1 and a heart. She's going to give this heart to herself. Gain 1. Gain 1 and a heart. Whoops. She can now either choose 2. How many spells did she play? Not enough. She could either give 1 to each of them or 2 to herself. She's got 4. And she doesn't need any more. So she's going to buy the Golden Snitch for 5. And then she's going to add plenty of pain to Mr. Crouch. 2, 4, 5. 6, 7, he's dead. Then she has 3 more, which she's going to assign to Crab and Goyle. So, then she draws up to 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since he's dead, we get to remove 2 from the location. There's only 1, but we remove this one gladly. Now we draw another villain. Oh, it's Quirinus Quirrell. So everybody loses 1 heart because of the Death Eater ability. It's got 5 cards. Place this one. And let's see. We draw 1 card. All heroes reveal the top card of their deck. So that's Mr. Neville, and it's a spell. Oh no, it's more than €1 that we're looking for, not him. And that is the case. She loses 2 hearts, but she also gains 1 attack and 1 heart. And since it's on his turn, she gains an additional heart because of her defense against the arts ability. Each time a dark arts event or villain causes a hero to discard a card, that hero loses 1 heart. So that was the Crab and Goyles. So, he's 4. He's going to put the pain on them, and he's going to give her back 2 hearts, 1, 2, because we don't want her to get stunned. He's got 4, and he's going to buy Ginny Weasley. Well, her character. He's not going to buy her personally. That wouldn't be his style. Oh, and he should have lost 1 from Quirrell. So sorry, my other camera just ran out of juice. So now he's going to do his thing and assign some pain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... and 2. So, first of all, we're going to deal with Mr. Malfoy. Remove 1 from the location. Then we're going to deal with him. All heroes gain 2 hearts. Since it's on his turn, she gains 3, he gains 2, and we remove 1 from the location. They're all dead. But we're now going to lose 2. And now we have Lord Voldemort amongst us. 2, 4, 5. And we cannot assign any pain to him until until such time as all of the other villains are gone. So now it's Ms. Granger. All heroes reveal the top card of their deck. If it is a spell, we discard it and lose 2. In her case, it is a spell. She loses 2 hearts, but she also gets 1 back and 1 attack, which we like. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Alohomoras. 1, 2, 3, 4, which also means that Neville gains €1 because she played 4 spells. Any one hero gains 1 and 1. We're going to give it 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we're going to give it to her. And then she's going to get 1 more and this. And then she's going to get Sirius Black as her ally. For 6, 2, 4, 6 goes away, and she assigns 2 to this Death Eater. And that's the end of her turn. She draws 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now it's Neville. He draws 1 card. Relatio. All heroes choose 1. Discard an item or lose 2. Oh, he's gonna... Does she have an item at all? She does. She could do the Golden Snitch. If you discard this, gain 1 heart and €1. So she gains 1 heart and €1, and in addition, she also gains... And she would have gained another heart, but she can't because she's a 10, so she just gets the attack. So that's cool. What do we do over here? We've got 1, 2, attack... we're gonna discard the Mandrake and not take the pain. So now we're going to have 1, 2 Alohomoras, so he's got €3 in total, for which he can get Reparo, and he's going to take that. Why not? And then he's going to choose this, and then he's going to gain this. Does she have a Weasley ally? No, she does not. So he rolls the red die, and it's another money, but that doesn't make any difference because there is nothing he could buy, so he assigns 2 to this, and we replace this, and he draws up to 5. Oh, sorry, we forgot the Dark Lord, didn't we? What was his card? Yeah, well, we will discard 1 now and do it. Yeah, that would have been different. So yeah, we just remove 1, pretending that he discarded something. She would have discarded something as well. She would have discarded this. Okay. Miss Granger draws a card. Oh, and she would have actually then regained, gotten another one of these. Heir of Slytherin. All heroes lose 1 heart. Then he comes along. Heart. Remove 1 from all villains. Oh, keys. It's her. Remove 1 from the location, nothing happens. Gain 1, draw a card. Gain 1, draw a card. Gain 2. And gain 2 and draw a card. Gain 2. If you played another ally, also gain 2 hearts. I did. I played Fox. So let's see. We've got plenty money. 2, 4, 5. We're going to get Marauder's Map. And then we are going to... Did we play 4 spells by any chance? No, we did not. We've got a lot of attack points. So we're going to give 1, 2, 3, 4 to this guy. So now he's at 7. And then we're going to get 2 to this guy. All heroes gain 1 heart. And remove 1 from the location. It's not going to happen because there's nothing on the location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We draw 1 card. Petrification. All heroes lose 1 heart and cannot draw additional cards this turn. Luna Lovegood gives us 1. If we play an item, oh, and we're going to play plenty of items, we also gain 1. And we're going to roll the blue dice. Then we're going to roll the green dice for our Hogwarts history, which is also an attack. We're also going to do this again because we've got 2 Hogwarts histories, and it's again 1 of these. Then we're going to do gain 2, gain 1, and 1. For 2, we can get Wingardium Leviosa. That's a nice one. And then we're going to assign pain. 2, 6, 7, and 2 to him. This one goes away. All heroes gain 1 heart, 1, and since it's his turn, yeah. And we remove 1 from the location. There isn't anything on the location. Now we've got Lord Voldemort. We're going to put him in, give him center stage. And let's see what happens. It's Miss Granger. Did I roll for him last turn? We'll just roll twice this time. All heroes lose 2 and cannot gain any hearts. So we're going to roll twice because I can't remember if I rolled for him actually. All heroes discard a card. First he needs to drop to 5. He's going to discard an Alohomora. If you discard this, gain €1 and 1 heart. In addition, she gains 1 heart and 1 attack because she had to discard a card. And then we're gonna roll the green die again because I'm not sure if I rolled it. And it's another discard this card thingy. So he does this, and she does this, and gains another attack. So now she's going to start playing cards. First of all, she's going to play Lumos, All Heroes Dora card. It's a chocolate frog. Any one hero gains €1 and 1 heart. So we're going to give this to him. Gain €1. Gain €2. Yeah, she is going to gain 2, and she's going to get herself a Hogwarts history because she's obviously the only person who's actually ever read the book. And she's going to assign 2 to the Dark Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next up is Neville. He's going to draw 1 card. Active hero loses 3 hearts. Reveal an additional Dark Arts card. All heroes lose 1 heart. And we put 1 here. And then we're going to roll the green die. And we all lose 1 heart. Ouch, that hurt. I don't feel the love here, people, really. Gain 1 attack and 1 heart, so we gain 2 because it's the first time he's gained anything. Gain 2. Gain 1. Gain 2 and draw a card. Gain 2. And if you also played 2 cards, 2 or more spells, which we didn't unfortunately, but we've got €4. What can we buy for €4? We're gonna get butter. No, we're actually gonna get Dobby the house elf. And we have 5, which we're going to assign to him. And he's now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna make little 5s here, and this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Replace this. Draw a card. All heroes choose 1. Discard a spell or lose 2 hearts. We're going to discard a spell, gain 1 heart for it, and gain 1 attack. And what are we going to do? Ah yeah, we're going to discard a little Mora. It's not like we need it. Gain 1. Oh, sorry. We need to roll the die. Heart. Remove 1 from the villain. So now we're going to play Petrificus Totalus, which means we get 1 attack, but we also negate his abilities. Gain 1 plus 1 heart. Gain 1 and gain 1. How many spells did we play? Just 3, so we're going to assign 3 to him. He's got another little mountain of 5 sitting there, and then plus 1. We've got 2 for which we can't do anything, so they go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we draw a card. Active hero loses 1, and we add 1 to the location. Gain 1. Gain 2. No, we're going to draw a card rather. That was. Gain 1. No, we're actually going to give ourselves 2 hearts back, so that's 3 in his case. We gain 1. Does she have a Weasley? No, she does not. So he's gonna roll the red die, and he gains 1 heart back. That's also nice. He has 2 for which he can't do anything, so he's gonna assign more hurt to him. This now goes away, so now his ability is reinstated for 5 cards. Let's draw a card. Mors Mordre. We all lose 1 heart. And then we're going to roll the green die for the Dark Lord. And it means we remove... No, we all lose 1 heart. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We're going to buy the crystal ball. 2, 1, and he is dead. 15 pain. Heroes win the game. Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle Game 6. As you can see, and as you could see from the beginning, it happens very, very quickly that you realize whether you have a chance or not. Additional stuff this time round is, again, a different Lord Voldemort, just like we got one for Game 5. The one for Game 6 has different abilities. Plus, we have the proficiency cards because we passed our owls, which I like. It's a very nice addition, and you can choose different ones and see which ones suit your play style. I can really recommend this game, and I hope you enjoyed this. Bye!